Yes, absolutely.
So
hey,
now we have
anybody
to be
know where
kind.
Mike is?
Mike who?
Patrick.
Yeah, where's Mike? Oh, he's Ed. I forgot about Mike. There he is.
Oh shit!
All right. Hey, guys. Welcome to Alternative Mind's first official Quizmania show. And I decided, you know what? We like He-Man a little bit, so I wanted to get the best He-Man people I can get, or people who know just enough He-Man that they wouldn't answer all the questions right away. That's why Penny Dreadful and like other people aren't
Oh
here.
yeah,
Because I don't
I'm
want
not
people.
competing with that.
I was like, because they'll be like, as I ask the questions, like, you know, that's wrong, right? And I'm like, dang it, you wrote the books, it doesn't count. It's like so for this time around, I got good people, good friends of mine. You got to know them very well. So I'm going to start off. Well, it's my bottom of the screen to my left, which would be different for you guys, but it's my recording, so whatever. Is Jeremy DeWitt. Jeremy, tell everybody about yourself.
I'm sort of attractive. I'm a little bit friendly, and I'm fat. I think that's about it.
I mean, this isn't your Tinder profile.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm trying to win people over here. All right. No,
put some explanation of why you're here and why we're doing this topic.
So, okay. I am a co-host of a podcast called The Podcasters of the Universe with my friend Stephen Bisciotti, and I don't know anything on that show either. So this should be absolutely perfect for me. We've done a little bit of trivia on there, and although I won, it's not
default win is a default
we
win.
don't know nothing. So it's awesome. I learn something new every time, and usually it's the same thing that I forgot from the week prior. So
right, next up is John Dories. John.
Well, I've been a He-Man fan most of my life. Born in the late 70s, so it worked out perfect for me. I'm married with a daughter named after She-Ra, so my little Adora, that's my world.
That's awesome. And
awesome.
He already gets a point on the scoreboard for the naming of his kid. That's dedication to her. And don't someone pull out a cat somewhere and go, well, this cat is Battle Cat. Meanwhile, the cat's like, just like, you know, really, I'm Tibbs, okay? It's next to John on the far right bottom corner is Mike. Drummer Mike, tell everybody about yourself.
Hey, it's Mike the drummer, Mike Petrick, super moderator on He-Man.org. Huge He-Man fan for years and years and years. Got my Alan Oppenheimer and Brian Dobson tattoos on my Skeletor tattoo here.
I was there for one of that.
Ooh.
We're there for 16. That's right.
I
my
was there
first PowerCon, your first PowerCon.
I love it. Oh my God! Is Will? I'm Will, right? We're going with Will.
Yeah, Will. We're going with Will.
Will from now on. I don't care what you change the name to. It's Timbuktu. I don't care. You're Will for now. Will.
Will, John Russell, Rankin Man on the forums.
That's what you are on the forums. Like I always tell, because you always keep the Nightwing image as your like go-to. That's how.
Okay. So that's actually a Batman Beyond.
It's not.
I changed. Yeah, it's a Batman Beyond that I changed to the blue. I altered it to a blue.
It's an infringement
for various reasons, and
DC,
everybody keeps thinking I'm a Nightwing fan. I'm like, all right, never mind, I'm changing it.
You better change it. Like, it's just like
anyway.
I just like the color blue.
So for me, if you can't tell, been collecting for 25 years.
Don't show off the whole thing, because I think John's going
We'll do an interview and a tour.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah.
Will's gonna have to get a proper tour. That's why I was like, that's one of the first people like, you got. I hate him so much right now.
Oh yeah.
See, Mike's stuff's in boxes, so I don't get mad at boxes because that's just like a store.
See, here you go. Here you go. There's the Transformers right there.
You jerk. Well, actually, I had all those. Hey, I don't know why I'm calling you a jerk. I sold them all, so I don't know who the real jerk is. You're probably the one who bought them off of me. So, wow, you guys. See, oh yeah, number one rule is, guys, everyone that's here is awesome, and I'm working my way now to my boy, John Faust.
To the less awesome people.
I left you last because you know what? You're adorable.
He is adorable. He is adorable.
It's like you're like a shaveless Jeremy DeWitt. You know, like you're just like, you know, if you had more of that, you'd be Jeremy. Like,
I'm adorable.
You are.
I can't grow that kind of beard. I haven't hit puberty yet.
At this point, it's never going to descend.
I was born with this.
You came out like that.
Yeah.
Like,
walking out.
Mrs. DeWitt, you have given birth to a baby Bigfoot?
Yep. That's what it is.
Use a lot of conditioner. You'll be fine. So, John, tell everybody about yourself.
I am John Faust. Many of you probably remember me as John Carroll. I changed my name about a year ago. Actually, I just I got rid of the Carroll because my middle name was Faust, so I took that. Anyway, I don't need to give my life story. I did 3 train wrecks of a fan film. I did a documentary called Playtime Masters, and I have started.
I got a signed copy.
I own it.
There you go.
Yep.
And I've started a new YouTube channel called Playtime Masters, which is going to kind of take on sort of that interviewing people about their fandom and their collections and their childhood stories. And, it's an excuse for me to come play with people.
Oh, there you go.
There
Hey,
you go.
Let's go over the rules of the game. I'm going to point out a person. I'm going to say your name. I'm going to ask you a question.
Oh,
You
shit.
either answer the question or you fail the question. If you fail the question, the next person has to answer it. Okay. Round 1, 1 point. Round 2, 2 points. Round 3, I'll give. What do you think it's going to be? 3 points.
Figure it out.
Yeah, it's math, right? So I'm working like that. And since we have 5 of you, I actually have 5 questions. I'm glad this worked out the way I wanted to, because it would be really sucky if it didn't. And of course, if I feel that someone's behind, I can throw a little bonus question, and we'll try to see what works. If not, no one gets a
How
bonus.
many bonus questions do you have?
I don't know, wherever I can pull out my ass.
Works for me. Works for me.
But in the end, we'll see how it works. Go 3 rounds and have fun. And at the end, everyone's gonna get a prize, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is. It'll come in the mail. You'll find out. It's all autographed pictures of Pixel Dan.
Finally.
Hey, get one of Danielle. I'll be up for it.
She sent my brother one for as Penny Dreadful, because he's a big horror guy and he watches all those like horror hosts. So like she sent an autographed copy of everything.
That's awesome.
All right, so question 1, I'm gonna go Jeremy DeWitt.
All right.
You're not gonna get this right. I don't know
I
why
never do.
I don't know why I made this the first question, but I'm gonna give you.
Automatically said it. Automatically said it.
This whole first round is Filmation based. So
Okay.
everything in and around about Filmation. And I'm not the biggest Filmation guy, so hopefully these answers are correct.
There's a whole book for
Sure.
it.
Okay, so no cheating. Okay, so Jeremy, question 1.
All right.
Where is Filmation's headquarters originally located?
Oh, man.
And if you don't just give me the state, because that's.
Oh, well, that's, yeah.
I'll give you half a point if you give me the state.
Honestly, I don't know. I have no idea. I'll throw out, was it in California?
It is in California.
California? All right.
Anybody want? I give it a chance to jump in if you know where in California.
It's in Los Angeles. I think it was on Ventura Boulevard.
Reseda, California. That's actually where.
Well, that's part of Los Angeles.
Yeah, but it's Reseda. It's technicality.
He was closer than I was.
Way closer. So we're gonna give John the point on that one. So someone you guys keep score. Well, since John answered that one, I'm gonna go right to John with question number 2. Filmation cartoons have been widely syndicated and Filmation cartoons have been available, widely syndicated across the universe on streaming devices, on YouTube, everywhere you can look. But in the late 2000s, late at night, every day of the week, this channel on cable showed a Filmation block known as Night Owl.
I want to say it was Boomerang.
Wrong. Anyone want to jump in? John Dories.
Was it? Oh, God damn it. I don't want to say Me TV, but
No.
that's my. I'll say that's it.
Right. Anybody else want to guess? Throw it in? Or want to throw in the towel?
Nickelodeon.
All right. The answer is Cubo. Cubo had a block. It's called the Night Owl block.
Oh, yeah.
I have
1
never
o'clock.
heard of that.
Yeah,
I remember
it's
seeing
a
it.
really weird station. Everyone had
Years
it. 'Cause
ago.
I remember on the forums they were making a big deal. Like I had my daughter was a baby, and for some reason, like Filmation helped to go to sleep when I was up at 1 o'clock in the morning holding her. And I was like, He-Man, She-Ra, Brave Star, everything. Real Ghostbusters. They had it all. Not the real Ghostbusters, the Ghostbusters, and they had it. And then that channel went out of business. So probably because of Filmation. Question 3, I'm going to go to John Dories. Name one of the 2 composers of He-Man's opening theme song.
Oh,
Levy. Shuki Levy.
Shuki Levy. I'll give you a bonus point. Who's the other person?
Got no clue.
Anybody know the extra person?
Saban.
That's right. Hayam Saban, the Power Rangers guy. Also, he wrote the kid. He
Oh,
wrote the songs for
damn.
Kid Video, which is pretty funny. Okay, question 4. I'm going to go with Will. This one I feel might be a little easier, so we'll let it go like that. Okay. No, actually, I think number 5 is probably the easiest. So I'm giving that to Mike. But okay, number 4. Erica Scheimer voiced a lot of characters on the spin-off series She-Ra, Princess of Power. Can you name us 2 of the characters that she voiced?
Oh.
It's not a
She voiced
character on
Catra?
He-Man.
She voiced Catra?
Not on the list I
No?
got.
Oh.
Not on the list I got.
Oh.
But, you know, if you think about some of the heroic people, she might have voiced some of the heroic characters. That's not She-Ra. Man, I'm
Cinderella?
really... Who?
Cinderella?
Why would you go with that one of all the people?
I don't know, because I'm looking back at my ones I got back here.
He's like, looking. He's like, Shadow Weaver. No. All right. Anyone want to throw out a guess?
The Frost
Peekaboo?
God.
Oh, no.
Was Peekaboo one?
Peekaboo. That's right. Loki,
Loki, and
Florida
I've
Regis,
seen her do that voice, too. Oh.
Perfuma, and Queen Angela. So, but that is according to Wikipedia. If that is wrong, then she's taking credit for it. And Mike,
I won't be polite anymore. I'm just going to jump in.
The final question goes to Mike. You ready, Mike?
I'm ready.
Who voiced the most powerful man in the universe?
Oh my God.
Easiest question on
I
the
know the
list. Right?
answer
Look
to
at Jeremy's face. He's like, why couldn't you give me this question? It's
For
like,
the one.
I know the answer, and you guys are gonna say it.
his first name is the name of 2.5 fake people on this podcast. Right?
Oh yeah. Shit, John.
Shit is half right. Circle.
John Erwin. Yes.
Oh my God! I felt like I had a vasectomy doing that. Oh my God!
Oh man.
Holding teeth would be easier.
Well, the thing is, man, is he's never gone to a power con. I mean, he likes to
know, yeah.
he likes to
He's
stay by himself.
pretty quiet.
He wants to be out of the limelight.
So
and
we
stuff
forget
like
him
that.
just
I mean,
because he won't come to the power card. Mike's like,
No.
I'm not going to remember who he is. He never showed up at power card.
You here?
He never signed his arm, so he's all pissed off.
Yeah, there you go.
Bonus point. John Erwin voiced a couple because Filmation was all about you're working today. Cool, do these voices for me. There might be some citations needed, but going by Wikipedia, John Erwin also voiced a couple of other characters on Filmation.
Pick me.
All right, John, go ahead. Just go ahead.
All right, he voiced Granomir.
Okay.
He voiced the guy in The Comet Keeper.
The guy in the comic keeper.
The Comet Keeper.
Very
He
specific.
voiced who are the little Twiggets? Not Twiggets. The widget people. The ones that are like
The Twiggets.
Yeah.
The Twiggies. The
Twiggy people.
We got Cordite. Yeah, those
Cordite.
are
He
the
voiced that
widgets
guy.
were in.
the widgets with
Yeah.
Black Star. Widgets with Black
Oh,
Star.
was it widgets?
And Twiggets.
No, those were Trobits.
Those were Trobits.
Yes, widgets
Black-
were.
Widgets are things on your phone.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, supposedly
Beastman, come on, he did
Beastman.
He did Beastman.
Ram Man, and Webster.
Yep.
So, okay.
And he did Buzz Off.
Look at that. Because you know what? I love hearing that stuff. John, you're a voice actor. You should know that. Hey, you're here. I'm going to pay you to do all the voices. Could you do all the voices because, I'm not going to pay you more. I'm not going to
that'd
pay
be-
you per voice. You're just here. So that's the most
Salary.
scumbaggy thing.
That's
That'd
how
be
it
fun to
worked. I
do.
mean,
It's hourly. Yeah, you get paid by the hour. I don't care what you're doing.
I
You're
would have.
here.
Yeah, I would have loved to do that.
that's how these guys got jobs because they could differentiate all these different characters, and
Yeah.
they didn't have to pay a new person to come in and do it.
Alan Oppenheimer brags about when he was doing the Never-Ending Story. He's like, I could do that voice. I can do that voice. I can be the narrator. He's like job, and pay me.
That's
So,
how you do it.
so you gotta keep employed. Okay, that was hard. That first round was hard, and it's only gonna get harder. Wow,
Well,
I have
at least we know what
Ajita.
we're up against now.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I figured if I start with Filmation, knowing that most of us don't like Filmation, I know I don't. So it's like, that's
I
what I was really.
appreciate Filmation.
I appreciate that I have friends because of Filmation.
There you go.
You see, take that with you.
That's
will.
what got me
appreciate
into the whole thing.
Filmation.
So I gotta have love for it.
All right, we are going to round 2, and this is all about Mattel.
Oh,
All right. So, according to Roger Sweet's autobiography, Master Universe, He-Man, The Rise of the Fall of the $1 Billion Idea. That's a title and a half. What figure was based with the building block of the 3 prototypes that started He-Man? And I'm going back with Jeremy.
okay. Can your voice cut out for a second? Can you please repeat the question?
Yes, the question is, what was the base toy that we used for the prototypes of the 3 dolls that we used to potentially become the next big line, which would be Masters?
So the first skull, wasn't that a Big Jim?
Big Jim, correct. Circle gets
right.
a square. Circle gets a square. Bonus question: has anyone ever read Roger Sweet's book?
No.
Question number 2. I'm going to switch this up and go to Mike.
All right.
Mattel, like most toy companies, like to reuse parts. So, being that we know that Big Jim was the first answer, can you name some of the toys that were used from Big Jim that were reused directly in Masters?
Battle Cat.
Okay. Give me one more. At least 2. Give me at least 2.
He-Man.
Nope. Because
No,
you could
He-Man?
just said Battle Cat and Panther, and I would have been okay with that because literally,
All right. Well,
I give it to you.
That's a dead giveaway. I was trying to look for another thing, but don't I get the point for Battle Cat? I mean, come on.
I'll give it to you. John Dories, do you know another one?
Yeah, Jeremy was helping me out. Screech, Zoar.
Yep.
Those are both used.
And the last one is a little tricky one. Is actually the whip from Beastman, which actually.
Oh,
is
I
for
know
characters.
another one.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
You got another one? What's another one, John?
Yeah.
The hook used for Web Store, that
Yep.
was from Big Jim as well.
Look at that.
Oh.
Beautiful. This is good. See,
Nice.
now we know when I look professional. Question 3. I'm going to John.
I'm not a nerd.
I'm going to John.
None of us
Dories.
are, right?
John, you ready? John Dories?
Yes.
Am I saying your name right or am I doing
Yeah.
it wrong?
You got it, man.
Because Crystal gets mad if I say it wrong.
Yeah.
She'll automatically correct me on that shit.
Wasn't he your best man at your wedding and you don't know his last name?
Yeah, come on, man.
I don't remember if I had a best man.
I don't
I just
remember
said-
if I had a wedding.
I,
so.
I woke up and said, hey, you want to get married next Friday? And my wife's like, okay. So anyway, Mattel hired the best and talented to shape Masters as we know it. But one of the coolest parts that we all can agree on was the box art.
Mhm.
So Battle Cat's packaging is iconic. Who painted it?
Was that Obrero? Rudy Obrero?
Obrero. Correct, sir.
Very nice, man.
So they didn't want to
Good
make
job.
it lights of going that a little easier. Yeah. So question 4, going back to, we'll go with Faust. Faust. Okay.
Faust.
All right. One of the greatest things Masters ever did was play sets. That's the coolest thing you ever say. Play sets look great, and Mattel knocked that out of the park with Castle Grayskull. We have to talk about the original Castle Grayskull.
Best play set of all time.
Best play set of all time. Now here's the thing. Castle Grayskull in the prototype stage and in the first press releases came with something extra that was never included. What was it?
It was a couple of things.
Well-
There was the mat that went around the moat. There was the
mat.
finial on the top.
Yep. He's winning.
bet.
He
I
wants
like-
the prize. He
I'm
wants
not
the
a
fucking
nerd.
prize.
The elevator was a different shape. It came with a torture, like a stretching rack. I would love to have that.
Oh.
Question 5 goes to Will. Okay. These 3 famous unreleased characters from She-Ra. Come on. I'm not even
Oh, the
getting
Star
more than-
Sisters.
The Star Sisters. Can you name them? What are their names? I'll give you Star Sisters.
He's looking. Didn't you watch the new cartoon?
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
looking right at him. No. I
He's
didn't.
looking right at him, but there's no name on the toy. It's like that broad, that chick, and the other one.
I know I got the
Purple
Star
one, the yellow
Sisters.
one.
you
What
know.
about the sidekick? Who's the little packing
No
character?
looking back, Will. Come on, no cheating.
His stuff ain't boxed like yours. Like yours would
That's
have the
true.
name on
I
it.
can read the box.
Aha!
Don't make me have to come kick you in the boy cookie.
Oh, my chocolate chips. Oh.
All right, so you know what? Star Sisters, I'm gonna give it to you. It's Tall Star,
Oh.
Starla,
Wheel Star.
and Glory Bird. All right, guys, this is the lightning round. This one, I want you guys to throw it out. This is gonna be chaos. This is gonna be fun. But
Okay.
I'm pretty much sure that this is gonna be the hardest one you guys are going to have to do. This is the go-to one. This is for everything.
The only one not nervous is Faust.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, this might be a little tricky
Okay, all right, all right.
because this is all about the South American Argentinian company called Top Toys. Now, we're not talking about Fuse or T. We're talking about Top Toys, who distributed Masters when they came out in the 80s. There was a bunch of variants of the standard figures. Like, these are not like crazy stuff, but there have been changes to these figures. Now, you might know the
Let us
characters.
know when we can answer.
I
Oh,
gotta
shit.
build it up.
Just send the top prize.
I
to
want you to
John.
name the character if that's different, and if you can name me something about it that is different. I don't want to hear like
Camel He's got camouflage on him.
that's partial. That is camel
He
con
also
butts.
had the claws for hands.
Buzz
Yep.
off's claw hands. All right,
That's
so
right.
I'm gonna get
I'm
that.
gonna let somebody else answer.
Didn't
I'm-
he
about
have
Faker
the,
with the
insignia
mask?
on his chest as well?
He did. He had the Snake Man insignia
Yeah.
on his chest. He's basically like a different character. Who
Right.
else, guys? Come on, give me some more characters.
What Leo
Faker.
Faker had like
He had the
eye
mask.
shadow.
That is
Yeah.
actually the Faker you're talking about is actually from India. And that's Leo Faker.
Leo, right?
That had Skeletor's armor with the eyeshadow. So that's not Top Toys. That was Leo Toys. That's
Damn
why
it.
Leo. That was a
I
nice
saw
try,
a
though.
custom earlier that looks gorgeous.
Okay, anything else? Come on, guys. There's a big, very Christmassy color-inspired character. Gonna feed it out to you like that. Modulok. Modulok came with green and
Green arms.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
and he actually had less pieces. He instead of having 26 pieces, he came with 8.
I had no idea.
I don't know that I ever knew that one. Wow.
No,
Jesus.
All right.
uh-uh.
Anybody else? Got any more? How about there's a dark skin man at arms, an actually African American skin tone man.
What is
No
there?
shit.
Really?
Very rare, and it's
Damn.
I'm not too sure. This is one of those debatable ones where it's like, is the toy just like after being in the packaging for so long kind of faded? But it's selling right now for $8,000.
Do you fade lighter? Do you fade darker?
Depends
I've
on-
never
depending
heard of
on
that
the
before.
when the
Crazy.
paint if the paint oxidizes a certain way, if they use a different type of
Wow.
paint,
Yeah.
it can
yeah.
go darker or lighter. That can
Wow,
happen.
I never even knew that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it looks like legitly like the rubber.
do you have an image of it somewhere?
Go on eBay and type in Top Toys Men and Faces Dark Skin? You'll find
You're
it.
gonna
like
make
that.
me work for it?
I'm not working for it.
Right.
I did the whole.
Feed
I did
us.
I did this whole test. All right.
Will's got his
Well,
covered.
here's the most important one: Black Blood.
I was gonna say, is that Black Blood Mosquito, right?
Black Blood
I
Mosquito.
didn't know if he counted or not. If
He
was-
absolutely counted because it actually turns out they did use
Top toys. What?
Top Toys
Man at arms.
Man Arms Dark Skin. Look on eBay, you'll find it. It sounds like
Mike, can you go into the
$7,999.
No.
Greatest podcast ever. And also, Jitsu came with Fisto's arm. That was another big variant one.
Really?
Holy shit!
That I did not know.
Hey, $7,000.
Okay,
Yep.
hold your phone up to the thing.
Let's see.
We want to see a picture.
Yeah.
It's very hard. It's a really. You see, look, and that looks legit. That doesn't look like
It does,
oxidization.
doesn't
It looks
Oh,
good.
Weird.
It's a good shade of brown.
Yeah, it's a little lower.
$7,000.
$7,000.
That's just what they're trying to sell it for,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, because
Bid
it's-
on it.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I'm a public
And-
servant.
And two more things.
It's Mindz
Yellow.
on card. Michael
There's
buy
a
it.
yellow skin cyclone.
No shit, I'm just seeing it now. That's
And-
And
I'll have it sent to me. I'll peel away a little bit and I'll send
but
it.
it's a bargain. They're offering free shipping.
I mean,
Oh,
And
Buy
it's
now.
fast.
it's like this stimulus. Who's got a stimulus check? Let's all put
Right.
it together. Let's pull it together.
buy
I
now.
have 7
And
more
also-
stimulus checks. We'll see.
And blue road ripper. There it is.
Oh, that's right.
No
the road
shit.
There's a
Ripper,
blue
right.
road ripper. So yep.
Right.
Blue
So-
Road Ripper. Wow.
I remember seeing that. That's kind of cool
Yep.
So that was
because it was like the color of the battle ram, right?
yeah, it was the exact color of Battle Ram, and
Yep.
it was packaged the same way as the green one. You didn't know what you were going to get when you got it, which is really cool because I wouldn't mind in a variant like. Mattel's known for just repainting stuff. Why didn't they do that in the first place? And think about the classics line. The fact that we only got Camel Kind, we couldn't get Jitsu with the regular fist. Like there is so much possibilities. Like customizers have been doing this forever. You go on eBay, you can find a Fisto hand, but it's a Jitsu's hand.
Yeah.
And people sell it. Mattel, what are you stupid? You should have done that during the classics line. Just made pack-ins and just
Oh,
done this
yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
I still wanted the Where's the T versions. Those
Yeah,
would've been
well, that
cool.
I didn't go into that because I figured, well, that's no one's going to know names of these characters, and I would have to pull
Yeah.
in like, can you name some pieces on those figures that were reused and where they used? Yeah, He-Man with the blue green hair and a fake goatee, and like I ain't doing all that. I'll save that for like Penny Dreadful when she comes on.
Yeah, there you go.
That would be the roundup. So
We're just gonna spend an hour of her answering questions because we ain't gonna know shit.
we're just like this, like you know everything.
Could you just tell us the whole story?
Tell me about the space rabbits again. Anyway, guys, I want to
Okay.
thank you so much. This was tough.
That's
I
it.
feel like I
Really tough.
I
This
said
is
it was
so
3
hard.
rounds. I said it was 3 rounds, and you guys, John Faust, obliterated it.
He did.
Fair enough.
But you guys
I
all,
I feel
I
greedy.
haven't got my ass kicked in a while, and that was good.
That's good. That was a good one. That was a good one.
I'm used to it.
I
As
didn't
long
want-
as your boy cookie is safe, it's fine.
and you make sure you clean it regularly.
Oh my god.
But all I want to say is that in the end is that I wanted to make this first time a little easier for everybody because that's how it's first time should be easier. And I was just waiting for something, but I let it go.
You should have waited till he took a drink.
Yeah, I ain't doing spit takes on here. But that's the fun about this, and that's why I'm like we could do this, and it's really cool that Zoom is allowing people to do this, and that we have the ability to do this. I'm glad that we are not cavemen that don't know how to handle technology a bit.
Yeah, I figured it out today. So
I'm so proud of you.
I had to do an
especially only on
update.
a podcast for like as long as you've been doing it, you jerk.
all I do is talk, man. All I do is talk.
No, that's what I do. Mike did a whole tour of 30-something years worth of toys, and his video was still shorter than mine. So who talks too much? Well, let's put that in perspective. I was
I mean,
like, I'm
you're
going to do a little
still-
bit.
We had a
In
trivia
half the
que-
video is my jaw on the floor, like, you've got to be kidding me.
our
Plastic
longest
prisons.
our longest episode of the
Plastic
podcast
prisons. That's right.
Ah.
Rob.
Yeah, I'm the longest. I was the
Yeah,
first.
you were
I was the first guest, right?
You were the first guest and the longest episode. So.
I couldn't
Yeah.
see how that would happen.
Oh, I made sure. I was like, you know what? I was like, they're never going to have me back.